folks, Mick here, Hodge Goes Hunting Relics. Well, I'm trying to sort out the video footage and GoPro live digs from Sunday before last. So the Sunday before this one that's just gone. And there's no intro. I can't find it. Maybe I've deleted it. So here's my intro. Hope you enjoy. Don't forget, give a thumbs up, leave a comment. There's some nice little finds on there. There's some not so nice finds, but you'll see. It's my first time digging an orchard. We had 60 acres to go at. Head on over there now. Enjoy. Right, first find of the day of the new year. It's like an old belt buckle. Got some edge to it. Yeah, so like I said, we're probably about 8 foot across orchards, and yeah, we've had 2 holes prior to this, and they've both been tin cans. So, but we've got 60 acres to go at. We'll have to see on the next. It's not the greatest at digging. Don't be a tin can, don't be a tin can. Oh, what's that? Like a motor. Right, third hole. A little debuckle there. Probably from a bit of strapping of some description. There you go, little debuckle. Right, got a little 10 signal here. That's it. Oh, scrappy bit of tin. Not what we wanted. Yeah, a bit of trash. Moving on to the next. button. Nice. Off the box finally. Cool. Next. Worst pinpointer ever. Right, 22, showing it's quite deep. So it could be pre-decimal. Or it could be just a piece of copper plate. Yeah. Next. Hey folks, quick update. 11:15. 9, 10, 3 hours 15 minutes in. Yeah, I just thought I'd stop, grab a bit of food, do a quick update. So I've had two buckles, and a buckle and a button. I've just had a lead item there, or some kind of decoration. It looks like it may have been mounted to something. That might just be me imagining it, because it's literally the best of a bad bunch. Now I don't usually, well, like I say, I've never done an orchard that is still an orchard, if that makes sense. They've all been ploughed fields, but yeah, I just don't know. It's maybe not for me. I don't like it easy, you know. But the grounds, it's tough digging. It's pretty cold out there, and there's just nothing coming up. It's just, nobody's finding things. I think, you know, I'm back in the car now, obviously, and you know, cars have gone. So they've clearly had enough and gone home. But like I keep saying in this game, this hobby it's all about perseverance. You know, we don't enter into this lightly. If you're like me, you did a lot of research before you got into it and started off small. There's another one leaving now. Started off small, and then obviously as you progress, you build up your kit, and it becomes more of a permanent fixture, doesn't it? But yeah, I'll probably be out here for the whole day. You know, 60 acres, it'd be silly not to do the runs. There seems to be a bit of woodland over there. Looks quite old. I wouldn't say ancient, but yeah, looks quite old. So what I might do is I might head that way. Maybe get up onto the edges of these runs, because obviously that's where people would have been sat, and you know, there's probably a footpath up there that's probably been done, but you know, I'm going over things that people have obviously done now. Like I say, there's not a lot of holes being dug, and I'm still finding targets, albeit not very good when you get there. So 2 shotgun shells as well, or shotgun caps rather. But yeah, I'll have something to eat. That'll perk me up, give me a bit of energy. And yeah, sorry I'm droning on. I think we're about 9 minutes in with this whole video. Hopefully something better will come up. Like I said, somebody's had a George II or George III coin already out of here. So, you know, there's history. You've just got to get in there and find it amongst the Red Bull cans and the Coke cans and the shotgun shells and general detritus. Hopefully as we get that way, it'll get a bit older. This seems to be, I mean, they're not old. They don't seem to be old trees. Not old anyway. But obviously if George is coming out of the ground, then there is some age. Anyway, waffled on for quite enough now. I've got me I'll pick up my knee pads as well, and yeah, we'll get into it. Right, so we've got an 18 here. It's hard going this ground. I think I can see it there actually. Can you see it? Can you? Oh, what is that then? Interesting. Okay, on to the next. So we've got a 1920 target here. There is a bit of a grunt on the tail end, but it's solid numbers, so we'll just have a look, see what's in there. Yeah, see. Oh, we've got the top off. It's actually not coming up as anything. To the next. So this was a 15, and that looks like an old, I don't know actually, I was going to say an old toothpaste tube, but yeah, it's got thread on it. It's probably an old toothpaste tube top, something like that. In that last hole was a Red Bull can. Anyway, so we're on the Knox 600 today, field 1. Let's check that actually. Yeah, field 1. Usual settings for the Knox on field 1. And yeah, we're just digging the usual numbers, 10 and above. Targets haven't been very deep, to be fair, which is good because there's obviously a lot of flint in the ground and chalk, as you would expect with this area. So hopefully, I mean, I've only done about two of these lanes, so you know, it's still quite early days. What time we got? Yeah, we're only 20 to 11, so I mean, having said that, that's still nearly 3 hours digging. Right, on to the next. So apparently there's not a great deal been coming up. I think somebody said they had a George coin, George II maybe. So we're kind of on the right lines for the pre-decimals. He said he had a couple of buttons as well, so yeah, but we'll see. Still probably about 50 some acres to go, line by line. So yeah, we'll see on the next one. Got quite a faint 11 here, so I'm expecting just a piece of lead, to be fair. squashed 22 bullet, 22 caliber bullet. Clean up. Percussion cap of a shotty, 14 target signal. It was always going to be something like that, wasn't it, I suppose. Right, what's next? 16 target here, it's not a can. Dirty great big screw. Okay. So we've got 38, 36 high numbers showing deep. Could be shrapnel. Be a big chunk of alley. Oh, what does that say? Yeah. Trash. Decisions. So we've got workings over there. Or we could go back up to the car, get the knee pads. Yeah, let's do that. Right, so we've got 27 here, which ain't quite deep. Fingers crossed for a coin, folks. Fingers crossed for a coin. Interesting. Very interesting. That's the target. Oh. Just put that in there in case it is actually anything. I don't think so though. Maybe just a bit of alley. I've noticed though, walking up and down these, there's not a lot of holes being dug. So yeah, I mean there is a lot of trash, and obviously you can't go too close to that wire cage stuff. It's given over 15 and there's just too much interference in between. But that's where you would expect to find the goodies there, where the people are getting up close and personal with the bushes, getting snagged, dropping things, but yeah, I just can't. Just won't let me get anywhere near it, unfortunately. So we've got to go straight down the middle. So yeah, we're literally losing about 2 foot either side. But yeah, perseverance is key, as is the will with this hobby. Right, we'll see you on the next decent target. Dunno. No thread. Could be, dunno, top of a nail, maybe. Not what we want. Not what we want. Not what we want. We want. On to the next. 21 signal here, bit of depth on it. Last signal was a shotty. 1920. Come on, be a coin. A bit of lead, bit of shaped lead. No clue. I don't think it's even lead, to be honest. A bit of decoration or something. Anyway, see you at the next. Right, well, that's a 12 signal. It's another shotty. However, just down there, about 3 metres, we've had our first silver. I didn't want to film it because obviously we're near the cars and there's people out chatting, but yeah, there you go, first little Vicky silver. It's not a great deal on it, but silver nonetheless. So yeah, I did joke that that would be the last best hole, but we're going to crack on. Especially as I've just told you all that I'm going to be here for the day. Right, so we'll see you on the next one. Well, I'm instantly going to regret this, but 1920. scrappy leg there. I've just heard that a Roman silver has been found. So that's quite nice. Yeah, the sun's coming out now, so we get a bit warmer. I've turned the sensitivity up a bit. See if we can get some depth. See you on the next. Ooh, 15 still in the hole. Right. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh. Got a shell case in there, maybe 303. Oh. Bullet casing of the day. Right folks, on to the next. Right, so I've got 36 here. Showing it's quite deep. So we're not far from the road now. So it could be. Nicely buried can. Yeah, it's close to the surface. Shrapnel. Bit of shrapnel. There you go, folks. See you on the next. Okay then, folks. That, they say, is a wrap. Oh man, it's chilly. I think we're gonna have snow. We're gonna definitely have some snow. Definitely. My internal barometer decrees it so. Right, well, how have we done, you may ask? We did get some got some live digs in for you. So yeah, I hope you enjoy them. It's probably going to sound a bit muffled in places, and yeah, the wind. There was a bit of wind, not from me, I hasten to add, but yeah, there's a bit of wind. Oh, better? Yeah, there's a bit of wind, so it might sound a bit muffled, and obviously there were people around me as well, so I don't want to make it overly obvious that I'm videoing. People ask questions, some people don't like it, some people probably are meant to be at work and they're at it. So yeah, I think best finds of today are that little Vicky Silver, young Victoria there, Victoria Bunhead. Good day to you, Mom. So there was that, and there was this one. Little George, I'm thinking, although the silver's wearing away weirdly enough. So I'm wondering if it's a forgery. Might just be where it's super thin and it's obviously, what we're looking at, 300 years old, maybe? I don't know. We'll have a look. We'll have a look and we'll see. Found this little ring thing. I'm thinking it's just white metal. There's no weight to it, so I don't think it is silver. Wishful thinking. And I think 2 musket balls in the end. You've all seen a musket ball. I'll find enough of them. Yeah, so not a bad day. Not a bad day. If you know what, like I always say, if I find a round in the ground, I'm happy. I think there's a Georgian coin in there as well, halfpence something, worth as thin as you would expect, and no detail. So yeah, so that's about it, folks. Not a bad first dig of the year, got to say. Got talking to some gents as well out there. All hopefully a couple of new subscribers. God knows I could do with it. I think we're 125 now. 125 subscribers on the channel. Thanks for staying with me. I know I drone on, and I know sometimes it's not the most interesting of content, but it helps me. It helps me. So I'm going to have a quick bite to eat, and then I'm going to mag to grid. Get out of here. Like I say, I'm only sort of 10 minutes down the road anyway, so yeah, not three bad. Not three bad for the first dig. Would I come back? Probably 60-40 on that. 60-40. If I came back, I think I'll put the 6-inch coil on and try and just get in between those little trees, because like I said, I think that's where the goodies are going to be. You know, when the people are in amongst the branches, picking those apples, that's when the stuff's going to be coming out of the pockets. However, that said, I'll probably do a bit more research on the orchard itself, because again, like I say, I mean, these trees, yeah, these trees, still you don't know, because they cut them back, don't they? I don't know how orchards work. I mean, these trees could be 100 years old. Probably not. I'm sure there's a shelf life on fruit trees. Yeah, but that's not to say that it's not always been an orchard and they just renew the trees every 20, 30 years. Alright then. Well, again, I have waffled on like a waffling waffler. I'll probably get this out tonight, as I generally don't edit. I've started adding bits now, have you noticed? Yeah, just like an intro and an outro. But yeah, that's about as far as my technical skills go, I'm afraid. With this free software, which is not actually that bad, InShot. So it's a free on App Store. I mean, you can sign up and get other bits, but to be fair, for what I need, it does me. Alright folks, on and on and on. And Ariston. Yeah, so I'll speak to you on the next one. Take care. See you. Bye. Right, folks, quick update. Turns out one of them coins, just had a look on the Tinternet, 1697, William III. Penny, I think it said. Silver penny. So yeah, 1697. See you on the next.